It's always about one thing: connection. We are leaving the industrial economy and entering the connection economy. You don't have to like it, but it's true. Art is what we call it when someone does something that might connect us to someone else. And either you're in or you're out. Either you want to play this game or you don't. Art doesn't work because we did something conventional and predictable, and here it is industrialized, right? Art works because we connected. I hope you'll think about it as you consider whether you want to get off the plane, whether you're willing to lead, whether you care enough to make art, whether you're willing to connect. And it's this: are you going to matter? I hope you will. Thanks for your attention.
We're building castles in the sky here at the School of Art and Wellbeing in Honiton in Devon, inspired by Lulworth Castle, the home of Camp Bestival, where we would be today, where our special guest today would be if she had half the chance. But we're here at Art Camp 20 here in Devon in Honiton, and we are on a windy evening. It's a little bit windy, but not to worry. We're having a fantastic time. We had DJ Zebedee last night. We've had workshops today from Daryl Wakeman and Frank are making cardboard castles, and tonight we've got a very special guest. Before that, I just want to tell you very, very quickly, we are going to be doing an interactive interview with Nile Rodgers, the king of disco, one of the most inspiring, the most creative, the most generous people, who I actually met backstage at Camp Bestival last year. And Nile Rodgers agreed to an interview, and that's what we're going to be doing tonight. We're going to be having an interview, an interactive interview with Nile Rodgers, asking him about his life, asking him about creativity, asking him about DHM, asking him about family. And I'm hoping DJ Nina Love's got a couple of Sister Sledge and Nile Rodgers classics somewhere in a box, but not to worry, there's no pressure because she's got her own little selection. We are going to be going live to Nina Love in just a second. We've got an amazing art trail. Sam, can you just do me a favor and just flip that camera around and show everybody what's going on out in the field tonight? Let's cut to that. There we go. Look, we've got photographer crew there. And this is our site. This is our campsite. We've got family camping here. We've got families camping here. We've got a fire pit. We've got a barbecue going on. And we are going to be having a disco party later on. So Nina is just about to give us all a little bit of a DJ workshop. And I'm going to cut to Nina. I think we're ready to cut to Nina. So we're going live to Nina. Nina, let's have a sound check on the old MIC.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. So you would be at Camp Bestival now, I think, as well, wouldn't you?
Oh, I so wish that we were there right now.
Well, you nearly are, because if you look behind you, you've got the Lulworth Castle. You've got
beautiful.
Lulworth Castle behind you.
Yeah.
Let me just cut to this over here. You've got Lulworth Castle, and we've built that out of cardboard, and we've actually got a lovely, lovely setting for you there. So we're gonna be playing that behind you all the way through. Where are we going with that camera? It's gone a bit crazy. That would stay with that camera. Stay that wide for a moment. So we'll keep that wide. So Nina, what you got planned for us for the next hour?
Okay, so normally I run DJ workshops, and I would have children coming up, and I would explain how to use the decks and how to mix tracks together. Obviously, with restrictions at the moment, that's not quite so easy. So I'm going to explain and demonstrate how these decks work. And then I've got my lovely assistant here, who is my daughter, who through lockdown, we've been doing some work on the decks together, haven't we? And she calls herself
DJ Galaxy Panda.
Whoa! Check you out.
So I'm going to do a little demo, and then I'm going to go through it bit by bit with Galaxy Panda here to show you. And then we have one new student here, so we might give her a little go as well, and then we'll play a few tunes together. So hopefully it will be inspiring enough to make you want to have a go yourself. So I'm going to put the mic down for a sec, and I'm just going to give you a little demo, and then I'll break it down for you. So for this first bit, I'm just just going to do it without the explanation, and then I'll break it all down.
Breathing, getting deeper. I can't. Breathing, getting deeper.
Okay, so that was just an example of mixing two tracks in together. So now I'm going to explain that process bit by bit, and I need Galaxy Panda over here to work all the knobs while I explain. So I'm going to stop this and we'll start again. Okay, so she does know some of this already, but I'm going to use you to demonstrate. So the first thing is I'm going to explain what some of these bits and pieces do. So the first thing we've got is up here. This is a USB stick, and this is where all the music is coming from. So this particular set of decks is an all-in-one. There's no laptop. I'm not using vinyl this time, much as I love it. I've got everything on here. We have a display screen here, which will show the tracks that you've got and all the information that you need. So we can use these buttons here to select the track that we want that's on here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the tracks that we've already got. So this deck here is deck 1. This one here is deck 2. And all this stuff in the middle here is our mixer. So there's lots of things we're going to need to know about that. But this is our deck 1. So deck 1, we've got a track loaded in there. This button here is going to take me back to the start of that particular track. Now, one of the really important things when you're mixing, when you want to mix and you want a continuous sound, is to make sure that the BPM is the same. Now, Galaxy Panda here, can you remember what BPM stands for?
Beats per minute.
Good job. Beats per minute. So your BPM is the speed that it's going to be. And you got that information here on your display screen. It will tell you what the BPM is for the track. This one here, I've set to 126. So we need both of the tracks to be at the same BPM. And this little slider here will change your BPM. So if I go further down this way, it'll get slower. So it's gone down to 104. And it goes all the way up here to 142. And I'm going to take it back down to 126. Okay, so we've got it set to the speed. It's loaded into here. Now, to actually get the sound out, we need to go to our mixer. So we've got these two sliders here. And this is how you control the sound that comes out of the speakers. So I'm going to put this one down on deck 2. We just want to listen to deck 1. In fact, I'm going to get you to do these bits now. This bit here is called a crossfader. You need to just move that across. So if it's all the way over here on A, it's just going to hear this one. All the way over there, you're only going to hear that deck. So I tend to have it in the middle, which means you can hear
Both of them.
both of them. Different DJs will choose to mix in different ways. Some DJs will go between their decks using the crossfader. I tend to leave it there, and I control using these sliders here. That's just a personal preference. So we've got it coming out the speakers here. All of these bits here go with deck 1, and all of these knobs here go with deck 2. So we've got it up here. This is our mains, how loud it is in the speakers, and these are for the individual decks. Okay, so we're going to get started. We've got this one coming out here. So you're going to need to press play on that for me, please. Just realised you're going to need the headphones. It's all right. This knob here is for how loud it is in the headphones. So I specifically need to make sure that when children are using this, that the sound is really low on there, because I don't want to hurt their ears. So you can hear that. Are you happy with that level? Okay. Do it in a minute. This button here is going to control what you're hearing in the headphones. So at the moment, we're listening to this one in the headphones. But we don't want to listen to this one in the headphones because we're going to need to listen to this one. So can you change that? Okay, so we got one track playing. So now we're going to need to load in the second track. So what we're going to do, we're going to let this one play. And what you would do is go and select another track, but we're going to use the one we've already got. So if you press this button, it will take you back to the start. Okay, so then you're going to check your BPM, which is displayed up there. Yeah? So we're both tracks are set to the same BPM. This is our play button. So when you want the track to start, you just press the play button. Now, what's really important is that you can count and that you can stay in time. So before we touch that, should we do some counting together? Now, what numbers do we normally count in with music?
The 1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4. So we work in 4s. 4, 8, 16. Yeah? So, can you clap? Can you both clap to the beat of this tune? So you need to be able to keep that beat so that when you're going to press play on this, you need to have that in your head. So I'm going to count you. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. And after 4, you're going to press play. So it comes in time. Okay. Are we ready? Are you watching as well? Yeah? Yeah, you ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, go. Okay, so now we can still hear the same thing. But my friend, my assistant here, Galaxy Panda, she will be listening to what is going on this one in the headphones. And you then have to decide, do you think that's in time? Do you think that the beat is together? Because if it's not, it's going to sound terrible. How do you think it sounds?
Sounds good.
You happy with that? So once you're happy that it's in time, you can use this slider here. Going to use this one. And you can slowly bring that one up. And we'll hear the other track coming in. Yeah? So can you bring that in now? So now we can hear both tracks, and I can demonstrate that with the crossfader. So this is one track, and this is the other track. That's them together. Okay, so do they sound like they're in time, all right? I think we might need a little adjustment. Happy with that? Yeah? So once we got both playing and we're happy that they're in time, we're going to slowly take this one back down. That's okay, it's good. So you can still hear both of them, but this one is going down now. Ready? Are you waiting for a good time in the song to do it? And one thing I would definitely say, it's really helpful when you're DJing to know the music. So we're going to take that one down. You're waiting for the right time, so shall I count you? 1, 2, 3, 4, down. Brilliant. So now we're just listening to deck 2. So we've gone from one tune over to the other one. And then it just works the same, but in reverse. So do you want to have a go? Do you want to have a go at doing another one? And I'll explain it as you're doing it. Okay, so we've got this one playing. Now you're going to need to select another track. Yep, deck 1 is down, so that's where you're going to put this new track. Go down a bit, I would. Yep. So you select it to go into deck 1. It's loaded in. What's the first thing you need to check?
BPM.
BPM. Gonna check the BPM. And it's a very sensitive slider, so you have to be careful, don't you? So we got it set to the right BPM. That's it. Change your headphones over so you're listening to this one in the headphones, this one in the speakers. Okay, I'll count you. 1, 2, 3, 4, go. So what she's doing now is making small adjustments using what's called the jog wheel. And that will make small shifts, a little bit faster, a little bit slower if it's not quite in time. Okay, you're going to need to bring this one in because look, this one's about to finish. It's going to finish. There we go. So now we're listening to deck 1. Really good. Good stuff. We have been working, haven't we? We've been doing quite a bit of mixing together during lockdown. So you have got quite good at it. Right. So, Elodie, would you like to come and have a go? Are you ready to have a go? Brilliant. Thank you.
to see some more. Give me
Okay, so this is a new student. Me and Elodie, we've not worked together before, so this is all new. So, which one do we want? That one's down.
that I ain't never had before.
Okay, now you can see one thing we've got here is you're a bit shorter than Ella. You're a bit younger than Ella, aren't you? So you can't see the screen very well. Can you see it okay? Yeah? So what we need to do is we're going to go up here and see this button here says back. So can you press that button? Brilliant. Now this we can use to go up, down and select another track. So
go ahead and make your mind up. I just wanna let you know.
now if you press that, yeah, press that. No, this big one here. Then that selects that track, and then it asks you where you want that to go. We want it to go into deck 2. So can you turn that? Can you turn that to deck 2? Other way. That's it. Then select it. Press that. Fantastic. Now look here. This one's 126. This is our BPM. This is 123. So we need to move this. So can you slide this to make it 126 here? So it's going to go that way a little bit. Keep going a bit more. Bit more. Nearly there. Look, can you see the number? Really tiny bit more. Yep. Oh, little bit back. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to count 1, 2, 3, 4 in time to the music. And on what would be 5, you're going to press this button. And then you'll hear it in the headphones. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, go. Oh, too late. Too late. Do you know what? I think it's a really good demonstration of what that sounds like. Because that's not going to be in time. So this is what it sounds like when they're not mixed in time. So we're going to take that one back out. And can you press that again to stop it? Press this button here, which will take us back to the start of the track. So I'm going to count you. You're going to be ready this time. Have your finger ready. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, go. Oh, we were a little bit too early then. So we're going to have one more go, okay? Yeah? You ready? Ready. 1, 2, 3, 4, go. Oh, I reckon that's pretty good. How does that sound? Do they sound all right together? Do you want to say that again?
If you take one part of the headphone off your ear, you can hear both tracks at the same time.
So what DJs do, what you'll see me doing, is when I wear my headphones, I only wear it on one ear. So you listen to one here, this one you're listening to in the speakers. So do you want to bring this up slowly? Just keep taking it up. That's it. That sounds really good. That's your first ever mix, right? Give me a high five. We have sanitized our hands, by the way. So, that's really good. Are you pleased? Okay, so now what you're going to do is you're going to slowly take this one down. I think that is pretty amazing for a first ever mix. Okay, do you want to have another go? Or is that enough for now? Good job though, well done. Very good, thank you very much. Okay, you know what? That is the real basics of it. As you can see, there's lots more knobs and buttons and faders and all sorts on here. But I'm not going to go into all of that right now. this is just a basic, it's called beat matching. And you're matching those beats in time together. And it makes a smooth transition from one track to the other. So, what we're going to do now, I'm going to put the mic back on there. I'm going to stop talking and we're going to let the music talk for us. And I'm going to do a little back-to-back session, which means taking it in turns with Galaxy Panda. So we'll both be doing a bit of mixing.
I'll wait until you arrive on my side. I can think of no one I'd be with tonight. Baby, you make me feel so beautiful. Ooh, baby, I really love you. Do you know what your love is doing to me, baby? Do you know how I really feel about you? Do you know what your love is doing to me, baby? Do you know how I really feel about you? Believe me when I say I need you. Don't you know what I wanna do to have you? Connect to me, sing to me, sing to me. Ooh, baby, I really love you. Do you know what your love is doing to me, baby? Do you know how I really feel about you? Do you know what your love is doing to me, baby?
Here we go again. Right about now, everybody into the place. Everybody into the place, right? Everybody into the place. Everybody into the place, right? Everybody into the place. Everybody into the place, right? Everybody into the place. Everybody into the place, right? Everybody into the place. Everybody into the place, right? Everybody into the place. Everybody into the place, right? Everybody into the place. But right about now, some suckers got on this stage, right? And what they've been saying, right, is that they want to battle, right? We didn't come here to battle, but they invited us up here to battle. Let's put it this way. We didn't come here to battle, so if you want to show everybody you can freestyle, let's put on some beats and we'll just have some freestyle. And everybody can judge without the art of battling. We're there. If everybody can do it, come in some noodles. Here we go again.
craving for your bliss, madly longing for you, madly longing for your touch. The sky's a mirror to our nakedness. Relax your body down, let's do flash, flash to flash. I'm so hooked on your loving, I can't resist. I'm so hooked on your loving, I can't resist. I'm so hooked on your loving, I can't resist. I'm so hooked on your loving. I'm so hooked on your loving, I can't resist. I'm so hooked on your loving, I can't resist. I'm so hooked on your body. I'm so hooked on your loving. I'm so hooked on your loving, I can't resist. I'm so hooked on your loving, I can't resist. I'm so hooked on your body. I'm so hooked on your loving. Skin to skin, in lovers list, trail with me, we coexist. Madly longing for you, madly longing for your touch. I'm so hooked on your loving, I can't resist. I'm so hooked on your loving, I can't resist. I'm so hooked on your body. I'm so hooked on your loving. last. We gonna lay our love on the line. 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 We gonna lay our love on the line.
Them a call, go them want to this place, man, that's after all. When we take it out, them brain it small. 7 times right, 7 times we fall. Double it up, a mash up the dance hall. Go them and the receiving end, them a ball. Go them a ball, for base, man, name them a call. To the place with music, the one and the art. The people, them a beg me super DJ for more. Because they love the way we play the hardcore. Them a jump and shout like a goal just score. Watch out, them bubble up on the dance floor. The vibe them hot and the music with it. The comfy nice up the life where you live. Jump and shout and tell the people the tip. Live the like you love the like you live. So them a bad man, but them a big duty. But if them a pop, them don't want nobody to live. If them a bad man, then nobody should get down. Know them that in yard with the Bible of them. But some a bowl, never know the rule. They never did go to basement jack goal. But we will if it is the pay a shilling, make sure them not the next victim in a killing. Cause we are the knowledge, we got a good quality of plus in a history and know me economics and we love music. That's why we must up the garage if a guy wants them to extend. Jump and jump. Never know the role, they never did go to basement jack school. But they will if it is the pay a shilling, make sure it's not the next victim in a killing. Cause we have the knowledge, we got a good quality of plus in a history and know me economics and we love music. That's why we must up the garage if a guy wants them to extend. Jump and jump.
Oh my goodness, DJ Nina Love, DJ Nina Love, unbelievable, unbelievable. Thank you for that, DJ Nina Love. I think we're, why aren't I on the screen? Why aren't I on? Because I've got you on there. Here we go. DJ Nina Love there, DJ Nina Love, just give us a few words, drop the audio a little bit, get your mic on. Let's have you talking. Where is she? Let's get her back on here.
Here we go.
There she is. There she is. So how was that for you?
Yeah, it's a very different experience. I'm not going to lie to how I would normally do it.
But I hope that someone's enjoyed that and inspired enough to actually think they want to have a go.
I think there's a very good chance of that, actually. I think there's a very good chance of that. We're not at Camp Bestival, but we've got a few tents in the field. We're in the sun. We're not
The
far.
sun's just shining now. It's looking lovely.
And the lovely thing is, actually, I've got to be honest, the mirror ball is glistening the sun into the vibe into here tonight. So tonight we've got Nile Rodgers. That's going to be at 8 o'clock. We're going to do 8 o'clock Nile Rodgers. Then 9 o'clock we've got a light trail, which is going to be amazing.
Yep.
And then we'll get you on, I think, about 10 o'clock. We'll get you on for 10
sounds good.
for a couple of hours. Shall we? 10 till 12?
I can't wait.
Last night, how was DJ Zebedee for you last night? What did you think of the man like DJ Zebedee? How was that for you?
I was loving the vibes last night with Zebedee. Really, really top bloke anyway. Really nice to actually meet him and have a chat and, you know, watch him do his craft, you know. And the way that he DJs is very different to the way that I do. And actually, it's quite nice to see that contrast.
Unbelievable, isn't it? Unbelievable. What have you got in the box tonight?
Well, this evening, I've got lots of things with me, but I'm mostly going to be focusing on different kinds of house. I'll start off with some vocally stuff, and then I've got some deep and tech stuff as well. We'll see where it takes us. I've got loads of stuff loaded up on there, but I must admit, I don't tend to plan a set. So we'll just see how it goes.
Well, one thing I would say is tonight is if anybody wants to get involved and get into that, we're going to actually set it up so people can Skype in. So if you want to be in the mix, if you want to come on for a dance with DJ Nina Love, we're going to put out a Skype address that you can Skype in on, and we will green screen you onto the dance floor if you want to have a bit of a dance. Unbelievable. Sam, get the
What a
camera.
great
on.
idea. I'm
You know
loving
what I mean?
this.
We're going to have some of that. Sam, get some light on that mirror ball over there. The mirror ball. Thank you, Nina Love. We'll catch you later on.
Yep,
I'm
see you
afraid
later.
The mirror ball just trumped you, I'm afraid. Look at this. Look how beautiful this is. What a lovely sight that is. Let's get that. The mirror ball glistening. The light clicking against the roof of the tent. Nina Love winding down from a DJ workshop, a DJ Kids Disco. We're doing the best we can. Get the camera up in there on that mirror ball a little bit tighter, a little bit higher. We are, look at that. Isn't that lovely? You see a bit higher, you'll see the light glistening against the roof of the wire's a bit too short. Is it? Not to worry. Here we go. And we're going to mix that. We've lost that altogether now. It's gone a bit belly up, that one, isn't it? That little shot. We're not to worry. Here we go. We're doing our best. We're not to worry. So it's not as big as Rob DeBank's mirror ball, that's for sure. Rob DeBank, the man with the biggest mirror ball in town. But we are doing our best. We are here down in Honiton in Devon, just down the coast from Camp Bestival. We're here at the School of Art and Wellbeing, a beautiful site. As you can see here, we've cut. We haven't got the drone footage of this. Actually, we should have got that. We should have got that off DJ Zebedee before he disappeared, because he drone filmed it last night. But we're here. We've got an art trail on the front. But tonight we are very, very excited, because tonight we've got Nile Rodgers, the mighty Nile Rodgers, the disco dad champion. And I'm sorry, but we're going to have to shake Nina Love down for a little bit of disco tonight, I'm afraid, and a few tunes. If she hasn't got any, we'll have to find her some. We'll have to rinse that. If you're missing Camp Bestival, we have got a film for you. We've got a weekend for you. We've got a weekend for you, because that weekend is art camp. Art camp, a bunch of mums, dads, parents, creative carers. You've thrown something together as an experiment. People are locked in, they're locked down, they're broken, they're up, they're down, whatever. And we're going to share it. Tomorrow we're doing an art trail. We've got an art trail cut into the field at the front, and we want people to get involved with their art. And that's what this is all about. And that's what this is all about. We'll see you later on. We're coming back at 8 o'clock with Nile Rodgers live and direct. Light trail, night trail at 9 o'clock as it gets dark. And then Nina Love is going to be back on the ones and twos, 10 till 12. Hold tight. We are building castles in the sky. We're aiming high, higher than high. We're dreaming. We're inspiring our kids with their art to be creative.
It's always about one thing: connection. We are leaving the industrial economy and entering the connection economy. You don't have to like it, but it's true. Art is what we call it when someone does something that might connect us to someone else. And either you're in or you're out. Either you want to play this game or you don't. Art doesn't work because we did something conventional and predictable, and here it is industrialized, right? Art works because we connected. I hope you'll think about it as you consider whether you want to get off the plane, whether you're willing to lead, whether you care enough to make art, whether you're willing to connect. And it's this: are you going to matter? I hope you will. Thanks for your attention.